We've got a really simple recipe for you now, using our Terribly Clever range with this sticky lemon, garlic and rosemary glaze. We've put all the hard work in for you, so all you have to do is take a simple chicken breast, some potatoes and transform this into a beautiful flavoured dish. We're going to use Oakham chicken breasts, Charlotte new potatoes, runner beans, garlic and our Terribly Clever glaze. All we're going to do, take the chicken out of the pack, just going to place the chicken onto the plate and take your Terribly Clever glaze. Just going to place a teaspoon over where the skin was and on the other breast. You just want to turn your breasts over, just put some of the glaze on the other side. And the great thing about these jars are you just put the cap back on, put it in the fridge, 28 days life, and you can use this on a whole chicken for roasting as well. So we're just going to let that stand for 10 minutes. We can take our Charlotte potatoes. So these potatoes have already been washed, so you can just cut them into quarters, lay them onto a roasting tray. They're quite waxy, and they roast up quite well, and you get a real lovely flavour from them. Taking your bulb of garlic, and you can use as many cloves as you like here. In the recipe I put 3 to 4, and just crush the garlic up. These are nice big cloves here, so I'm going to use 4, leaving the skin on, because I like them to cook in their skin and then you get that lovely caramelised flavour and it just squirts out. I'm just going to cut them in half and just put them around the potatoes. And then we're going to take some olive oil and just drizzle that over your potatoes, and then seasoning, salt and pepper. I'm going to place that in a preheated oven, 180 degrees fan, for 35 to 40 minutes, turning once, or take them out when they're really golden brown. While they're cooking, we're going to pan fry our chicken breasts on quite a high heat. You just want a small amount of oil. Okay, once your pan's nice and hot, I'm going to take the chicken breast, and where the skin has been, we want to lay that side down into the pan first. And you just want to sit that in the pan, just so that all that sticky marinade starts to stick to the chicken and starts to caramelise in the heat. And then once it's golden brown, just turn it over, a couple of minutes on that side. You can turn the heat off at this point, because the heat of the pan will still start to caramelise those flavours. Then taking another baking sheet, just place your chicken, and then after about 10 minutes of the potatoes being in, place your chicken in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes. Then with your frying pan, still hot, you want to add 2 to 3 dessert spoons of the glaze into the frying pan. I'm just going to fry that off slightly so it just starts to caramelise slightly, and you can smell that zest lemon, the rosemary and the garlic really coming through. And just as it starts to change colour, I'm going to add 50 ml of chicken stock or water. There is a ready-made chicken stock at M&S, which is lovely for this. And once it boils, just simmer it for a couple of minutes. Those sugars will start to thicken it and turn it really sticky. Just turn the heat off and leave it to one side. So now we're going to cook our runner beans. And we're just going to add these into boiling salted water. Bring them back to the boil. Okay, after 2 to 3 minutes, you want to drain your beans. Give them a good shake, get all the water off. Put them back into your pan. I'm just going to add a small knob of butter if you wish to these, and some seasoning, salt and pepper. And just toss the butter around the beans. Divide your beans evenly across the 2 plates. Then we're going to take the potatoes out of the oven and share those evenly. You can see the garlic's caramelised there. You've got that lovely golden brown on the skin and on the flesh of the potato. While we're doing that, we're just going to turn the sauce back on, just to bring it back up to temperature as well. You don't need to boil it, you just want to warm it through. So you can take our chicken out of the oven, just place it onto your board, and then all we're going to do with this chicken is just going to cut it into 3. Place that on your plate, and with the other breast as well. And then with the heated glaze, just take a dessert spoon and then just pour it over your chicken. And then just for garnish, I'm just going to put a sprig of parsley in the middle there. Pan fried chicken with lemon, garlic, rosemary sticky glaze, roasted new potatoes with roasted garlic and runner beans. And then served with this beautifully balanced gold label Chardonnay with exquisite flavours.